Well, let's now highlight these photographs of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who had a very warm welcome in Paris, France yesterday, September 10th. These newly released photographs showing President Tinubu smiling and shaking hands with French President Emmanuel Macron were taken at the Élysée Palace. The president is in France as part of his 10-day working vacation. In a post on X, Tinubu stated that he had a productive lunch with the French president, adding that they both reviewed key areas of cooperation between Nigeria and France and agreed to deepen their partnership for mutual prosperity and global stability. Ayo, I mean, the president looks really dapper in that blue suit, wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
but you know, you did in his blue suit. I mean, and they were matching.
They were matching.
Yes,
it just shows that the relationship between the French president and the Nigerian president is quite deep and cordial.
Let me tell you what people are saying on social media before I come to you. Well, this person wrote, Mr. President, you are looking fresh in your suit. There is insecurity everywhere in Nigeria. Oh, I know those close to you won't tell you. That was quite funny. Then another ex-user, I think this person's on Instagram, wrote, was Nigeria colonized by France? I mean, did they change history? Why this France? France. Is it the only country for international relationship? I thought that was funny as well. But then another ex-user wrote, Mr. President, I understand that you are on your annual leave, and of course, you are entitled to it. However, I urge you to reflect. What has your government truly achieved so far? We have 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory. Would it not be more ideal for you and your cabinet to focus on fixing the country so that you and every Nigerian can travel locally and enjoy the infrastructure you put in place, rather than going abroad? What value does such foreign travel add to your legacy? And of course, you know that these sorts of questions will always come up when we see the photographs of the president out there. And of course, you know, Nigerians will react in this manner.
Also, there are many things, and thank you for bringing out these salient points.
Yes.
Earlier on, when we talked about the picture, I had made the comment that the president looked healthy, and that he went for that.
He actually does.
He does look. He looks really nice. So Nigeria's money is working. You know, because no, it's true. Because to a very large extent, we pay for a lot of the enjoyment that the president, the good side. He also works hard, so you know that's part of his benefits as president. So yes, Nigeria's money is working. But I made
my people, when I been there small, they talk say if your house is on fire, there is no need for you to start chasing rats. Ever since this our president, they travel go this France, telling us that he's looking for investors. I be investor they come. I've never seen them show us the investor. We don't come Nigeria to come and invest, and the benefits Nigerians are enjoying from this his travel. Anyway, guys, make we finish watching the video. When we return, we'll go continue.
I hope it was the money you used for the trip. Was it the money you used for the trip? If you can tell me that because he has so much money, was his own personal funds that funded this trip, then we can say that.
You want EFCC to investigate the source of his suit.
Let me talk about that suit, because Dr. Abati talked about how
can we have the picture?
If I just Abati said that it was GQX.
Yes.
You know, his suit. GQ. And I said, and I still maintain, that I hope that he bought Nigeria to grow the Naira. That suit would have been nicely made in Aba, because they make some of the most quality, and this is advocating. I mean, if he's the chief marketing officer, imagine if in conversation with the president of the fashion capital of the world saying, oh, look at this outfit, I made it from this, so let me bring us trade between France and Nigeria. So any little opportunity or any opportunity to sell Nigeria is very welcome. So, sir, please, you know, tell us the maker of that suit. Now, going to your point, the truth is that
it's probably an Amani suit.
No, Doctor, but I refuse to believe that the president is wearing Amani. Going to France, no. This is my Atafo.
Okay.
Anyways, promotion. But let me just say that. Let me finish. So what I was saying was that in those posts and those X posts and Instagram posts, oftentimes this is what we see. Our leaders, the look of our leaders do not reflect the look of the people. Now you might say, what is the power of a picture? Only yesterday we talked about Nepal and how this uprising and discontent started with pictures of luxurious lifestyle of of politicians' kids, Nipo kids, Nipo babies. And so when people go online, and we're talking about the power of social media, the people in rural areas who are suffering, who have access to a phone, will look at their picture, open it and say that life is so difficult for me, yet my leaders are shining. They look like nothing is staining their white. This is what caused and what was brewing under when the conflict in Nepal started. I'm just saying that it might look like it's a joke, but it's very true. Right. If people continuously see that, oh, our leaders look good, they are traveling abroad, they have access to good quality healthcare, access to infrastructure that we are deprived of at home, it will brew discontent. So while I agree that the president has a right to go on holiday, go abroad, even though I still advocate that there are nice places at home he can go to, there's a point to be made about make your own country better. The world is becoming more intolerant to foreigners, to migration. And so let's fix our country so that we don't need to be lining up or queuing at embassies to get visas to go abroad when we can actually make our country better.
May God help us in this our country called Nigeria. Going for a work stay. We have 36 states in this our country, Nigeria, including Federal Capital Territory. What will heaven fall, in weakest voice, if the president traveled to Maiduguri for his work stay? Will heaven fall if he traveled to Katsina for his work stay? What will happen if he traveled to Ogun State for his work stay? What will happen if he traveled to Ebonyi State for his work stay? Every time, every minute, every second, they will jet off. He will not stay in a country, in this country of ours, for 6 months without him jetting off to a well-developed country. Yet they have refused to develop Nigeria. Every day, people are doing all sorts of things to survive in this country. Some people are selling their father's land, the land that they inherited from their parents just to travel abroad. No be say if you travel abroad you go to pluck money for 3. Now still odd jobs now you go to do, even as a graduate, even as a master degree holder. Some people self na PhD holders them be. Then go travel to foreign land, go they start life afresh. Some of them in their late 30s, some of them in their early 40s, even in their 50s, because our leaders has refused to develop the country of Nigeria, a country that is flowing with honey and milk. Now it has resulted in people telling Nigerians to go back to their lands. You will go to Ghana, they will tell them to go back to their country. You will go to South Africa, they are telling them to go back to their country. And this is happening under the regime of APC, under the regime of Tinubu. He said that he came to renew the hope of Nigeria, but everything bad is happening to Nigerians under his watch, under his leadership. From one country to the other, he keep on jetting off from south to east, from Japan to St. Lucia, from St. Lucia to London, from London to France. I don't know whether na France now colonize Nigeria. I don't really understand. Investors, are they blind? If you are doing a good job, I keep saying it, even to campaign for 2027, you don't even need to campaign. People will gladly vote for you. You are doing a good job. If you are equally a good country, if you have positioned your country in a good way, the world is now digital. Every person under this planet, they will see that your country is good for them to come and invest. You can't force nonsense on people. You can't force interest on people. You can't force whatsoever you want to sell on people. People will be convinced before they can come and buy whatsoever you are selling. If you like, pay all the marketers under this planet. Once they come and see that what you are marketing is not it, they will not buy the market. They will not buy it. May God help us in this country so that we will get it right, because Nigerians will deserve better. No be say every time they go tell us say Nigerians are resilient. We die in being resilient people. We die. God has given us all it takes for us to live better in this country, but our politicians have vehemently refused. But God no go shame us. Guys, please, I will see you in my next video. Do like this video, comment and share. Turn on the post notification so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be the first to get notified. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and have dominion. Bye bye.